Welcome back to the channel, guys. In this video we're going to be looking at the Carleux Pro. This is another Android based MMB unit that you can plug into your car and unlock the power off your infotainment system. So your infotainment system needs Apple CarPlay or Android Auto as standard. Plug one of these in and you'll be able to run pretty much every app that you can on Android. So this one's a little bit different. So they market this as one of the speediest boxes available. So stay tuned for the part of the video where we actually put this to the test. We'll do a boot up speed test and just see how quick it actually is. But the unit itself currently markets for £272. That's off their website. Again, links are in the description. We do have a discount code up on screen now, which you can get 5% off if you enter that in. So let's have a look what's included inside the box. So I've taken the cover off. This is the unit itself. So pretty unique. It's different from the other styles that we've seen, but similar type of stuff. You've got your memory card slot, SIM card slot if you wanted 4G connectivity, and a USB-C slot for the power. So this is where the USB cable is going to go into and actually power up the unit. Other things, again, just similar like you do with the other boxes. You've got quick start guides, and underneath here you will have the power cable itself, just like so. So what I'm going to do is get this plugged in and then we'll show you what's what on the screen. What we're looking for is over here for this to change to Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, depending on the underlying system. There you go, it's popped up Apple CarPlay. I'm going to click into it. This first boot up usually takes a bit longer just because it needs to set the resolution depending on your car's infotainment system. So there you go, it's saying press restart. So we'll hit restart. And now the unit's turned off. We'll see in a second. Once this goes red, it's gone red, so it's booting up. And it's come up, launch the device with Apple CarPlay. I'm going to click remember this time so it does it automatically. Click into Apple CarPlay. And there you go. That's the basic operating system up and running. So out of the box, you can see it's pretty much configurable. It allows you to do lots of different things. You've got Google Maps already pre-installed. If you swipe over to the left, you then can see some of the other pre-installed apps. So you've got YouTube, Google Chrome, Google Maps, as I mentioned. You've got the Play Store, which is really cool because then you can download effectively any app that you need on Android. You've then got other things such as YouTube Music. This function, I'll just quickly show you. Again, it's very heavily built around the customization aspect. So if you were having the Carleux unit on display, you can customize the LED. Just click into the LED and I'll show you the unit here, right in the corner. And as you can see, as I'm going to change colors, it pretty much changes, right? So it's just kind of almost like ambient lighting that you can have, again, if this is on display in your car. But yeah, you get the idea. It's a simple click wheel type of thing. So how do you get back? How do you actually navigate around the system? You'll see this floating icon when I touch on the screen, a floating little button there, the little white icon. Press that. At the bottom of that, you've got the home button. So we'll just go into the home. Those of you familiar with Android will of course recognize you've got your app switcher, you've got the back button and the home button. This is under the box at Android system now running on your infotainment system. So the controls are exactly the same. So what we usually do for this is we keep it relatively simple. We'll do a quick YouTube test. We'll download a quick application just to show you how these things work. So the first thing you're going to want to do is actually sign into the Play Store. But before you can do that, you have to connect to a Wi-Fi. So I haven't got a 4G SIM card in here at the moment. So what I'm going to do is tether off my mobile phone. So let me just do that. So we'll go into the Wi-Fi settings, allow it to scan. So go network and internet. You can see now the Wi-Fi searching. Fan my phone. So I'm just going to click on that there. Type in the password. You can see the keyboard's automatically picked up. So you can see from here, as I'm going to type in the password, how responsive it is. So nice and simple, press enter. And there you go. The box now has internet connectivity, which you can see there's a little Wi-Fi icon up there. Again, if I zoom this in, you might be able to make that out a little bit better. So I'm just going to adjust the camera angle slightly so you've got a better picture. Now remember, we're going to want to jump back out to the home screen. How we do that is tap anywhere on the screen and this little bubble will come up. you can actually move that bubble around wherever's more comfortable for you. So if you want it in the bottom right hand corner so it's easier while you're driving, press it, press the home button, you're back out. Nice and simple, straightforward. The next thing we'll do is go into the Play Store and sign into this. So I'm quickly just going to sign in off screen and then I'll show you what it looks like. So once you've logged into Play Store, you can see it looks very familiar, exactly how you would expect on Android. You can scroll down, look at your different apps up here, go in and install them. One that I always tend to do is Temple Run, just because if you ever want to go and compare the differences between these boxes, you can look back at my previous videos on the channel and actually compare some of the frame rate, etc., the responsiveness. Pretty cool to do. Anyway, so we're going to hit install and wait for this to actually download. So remember, it's currently tethered off my mobile phone, so it's going to be downloading it through there. This has got the fast processor. Remember, it is a very expensive box compared to some of the cheaper ones I've reviewed, but as you can see, it's installing it relatively quickly, so pretty impressive. Again, I've not edited that out, that's left in there real time for you guys to see. So that's taken all of probably about 15 seconds, and then if I press play, that will launch the game, and you can see the sounds coming through the speakers just as you'd expect. So just going to quickly go through this. This is, I have to say, feeling very, very quick. So I'll consent to that. Okay, and let's just play. This one's really, really good, guys. So quick and responsive. This is probably the furthest I've made it on this game. Well, for demonstration purposes anyway. Right, so I've jumped back out to the home screen there, which you can see. Honestly, initial impressions from downloading it in 15 seconds to the way that everything went straight through the menus. Please, if you are worried about the speed of these boxes, do go back and watch the same Temple Run installs on my previous videos, and you'll see just the difference in how quick it gets through the menus, especially when I was selecting play, etc. It's very quick to load up the game. So like I said, it is an expensive unit, but so far it does live up to the performance claims that they make. So other apps, you can see you've got Netflix up there. I'll just show you this. I'm not going to log into it, but you get the idea. Once you go into it, it will prompt you for your username and password, and then you can pretty much watch your Netflix. But what I will show you, just because I'm logged in already to my Google Play account, will show you streaming based on YouTube. So everyone's got a YouTube account. So again, this is a quick benchmark. So you can see it's loaded up relatively quickly. It's got different videos loaded up. There's a plane crash that happened in Japan, or rather a plane caught fire. So let's just go into that very quickly.
Breaking news from Japan. Fire crews at Tokyo's Haneda International Airport are tackling a...
So I've turned the volume down, but you could see from the point that I clicked how quickly that video loaded. And you can basically just click on it, just like you would in a normal YouTube video, and seek backwards and forths. And there you go, guys. This is just showing you how quick this box is. Just to again demonstrate the quickness, we'll just quickly choose another video, Tom and Jerry. And you can see, well, the adverts have come up, so there you go. It is running genuine YouTube. I'll skip the advert, and there you go, Tom and Jerry's in. Again, I've got the volume turned down, but you can hear it there. So that gives you a quick look at the things that you can do, the download and the streaming capabilities. So guys, what we're going to show you now is how to connect Android Auto. The process is going to be very similar for Apple CarPlay. I just don't have my iPhone on me today. But basically, you go into this app called Z-Link. And once you go into there, you can see it's telling you, please connect your phone to this device with Bluetooth. And up here, it says CarPlay and Android Auto. So what we're going to do is open up the Bluetooth settings, scroll to the bottom, and you can see Carleux is there. So we'll click on that. And as that's pairing, I'll show you the back screen. One final pair request on the phone. So I'm just going to press pair. And then in a second, you can see something's loading on the screen there. You've got Android Auto, so just press continue. And there you go, guys. That's Android Auto fully loaded up. You can see this is your maps. You've got your Spotify, some other options on the side. You can go into your actual app drawer, which then lets you see all of the different Android Auto apps. But if you wanted to now get back, all you do is press your little home button down in the corner, press home, you're back out to the Carleux box. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Like I said, these are customizable, so I'll show you. You can, it's almost like a dock, so you can put your favorite apps down here. So if I wanted Temple Run down there, if I wanted the CarPlay for quick access, Android Auto, I would connect the Z-Link, which is now showed up there. Other few ones might be YouTube. You might want Chrome. In fact, I've not shown you that yet. Right, guys, so one of the last things that I haven't shown you just yet, but I will do now, is the split screen functionality. So for example, let's just say you wanted Google Chrome open. You can go into like so, open up a website of your choice. Let's, for example, go to eBay. And then if you wanted to have another application open, go and open up your second app that you want to play with. So we'll do YouTube again, just to keep it nice and simple. So we'll just kick off a YouTube video as well, the Tom and Jerry one. I'll skip the adverts. And now press anywhere on the screen, press this little split screen button up here, and it'll remember the different apps that you have open. So you can see over on the left, it said, I've already selected YouTube. What's the other app that you want to select? I'll select Chrome. So you can play your YouTube video over there whilst browsing something else, or you could have your maps on this side, as I've shown on previous videos, but you get the idea. You can run two apps side by side, especially good if you've got a big screen like I have in this Jaguar E-Pace. But I'm going to jump back out to the home screen, and the final bit of the video, just to finish things off, is actually demonstrate the boot up speed. So how I'm going to do this, treat it fair, is remove the boot time from the Jaguar. So I'm literally just going to unplug the box and then plug it back in, and then we'll stopwatch how long it takes to start up. Right, guys, so how we're going to do this, I've got my stopwatch over here, which you can see. Over in this corner, you can see the box is currently not connected, otherwise I would say Carleux Pro. It's here in my hand. What I'm going to do is actually plug this in 3, 2, 1, go. Press the start button, and we'll see how long that stopwatch takes before this changes and actually boots up the operating system. There goes my phone. But you get the idea. Here's the stopwatch running. Hopefully you can still see the corner there in the background. So 23 seconds. So 24 seconds from the box being plugged in, it's turned on. So a good way to estimate this for yourselves is how long does your car take to turn on, plus 24 seconds. Not a bad job, and as I can just quickly demonstrate, that's fully running, ready for you to boot up your applications. Again, look, absolutely no lag in turning on Temple Run in this instance. So there you have it, guys. This is a quick overview of the Carleux Box Pro. If you have any questions, please leave a comment down below. Here's a reminder for the discount code to get 5% off. I personally think, as a first attempt from this company, so it's the first product I've tested, the performance seems very, very good, and yeah, it's definitely a contender. Like I said, make sure you go back and compare it against my other boxes that I've tested previously, just to get a well-rounded view before you decide on which Android box is best for you. But until then, make sure you give this one a fat thumbs up, and thank you very much for watching.